Hi there, my name is Fife Banks and I am your prosperity development coach. Right, I've been speaking about a series called The Prosperous Entrepreneurs and we've explored different issues. Today, I want to talk about the fact that a prosperous entrepreneur is an intelligent entrepreneur. So, we're going to be talking about the concept of intelligence for an entrepreneur. And now, I know that your mind might be racing and you're thinking, "Oh, should I have a high IQ before I succeed in business?" No, we are not talking about academic intelligence, even though that's very important. As an entrepreneur, you have to be at least numerate, be able to add one plus one together so that your accountants and your bankers will not cheat you, and even your customers, right? But I'm talking, about different other dimensions of intelligence, right? And particularly about four must have intelligences for a prosperous entrepreneur. The first one is business intelligence. You got to do everything possible to know everything and anything about your business, about your value chain, particularly if you're just starting out in business, you're a startup or you are 0 to 5 or 5 to 10 years in business, you have to know everything. One, because you can be able to then sit on your business and have a bird's eye perspective and know really where the shoe is pinching you, where there is a leak in the business, and you don't necessarily have to hire an outside expert who takes a lot of money from you to help you to diagnose and then before the proper solution. And I think it was E-Myth, Michael Galva, that talks about the fact that a lot of people are working in their business instead of working on their business. Now, to have business intelligence helps you to work on your business, to be able to know every nook and cranny of the business. You understand the supply chain, you understand the production line, you understand the packaging, you understand the delivery, you understand the promotion, you understand how to hire rights, you understand when to find. You just have a bit of an understanding. You understand the data of your business, and you're able to quickly mine that to know that okay, last month we made this number, so number of sales, and this month these are the things we need to do to be able to double that. Right? Business intelligence is a must-have intelligence for a prosperous entrepreneur. There is no two ways about that. The next important, if not the most important, is financial intelligence for a prosperous entrepreneur. This is a must-have. You must understand the purpose of money and how to move money around. You must understand that the lowest return of investment, comes from just saving your money in the bank. And this is a major issue for a lot of entrepreneurs, people who are right in the business world and they are right in the thick and thin and the hustle and bustle of it, don't even understand how money works, and that's why you see the richest people are not even business owners. They are people who send their money on errand, who invest in that business. You've got to be thinking like that. You've got to be thinking as an investor. The other day I was sharing with a group of entrepreneurs and I was telling them, about being so strategic that you can decide to invest in your competition's business. Right. I mean, I can give you an example. When you talk about banks, mergers, and acquisition, that's how it starts. You see a bank, who go in there knowing fully well that this other bank might be performing more than us, outperforming us in certain areas, and so we need to invest in that strength. And over time, they keep investing until they have a majority stake in their competitor, and then they say, you know what, we're going to take over, and we're going to merge, all of your interests with our own. Every entrepreneur, no matter the level that you have, must have financial intelligence, understand investing, understand assets and liabilities, understand, like Robert Kiyosaki will say that an asset is that thing that keeps giving you money, while a liability is that thing that takes money, out of your pocket. So, country your business, peradventure you have more liabilities than asset. And I'm not talking about your employees, right? Of course, they take money out of your pocket, but they also contribute, if they are the right people and they bring the right skill set and competencies, to help you advance your business objectives, right? So we've talked about business intelligence, we've talked about financial intelligence. The next very important thing for a prosperous entrepreneur is emotional intelligence. Okay? Emotional intelligence, and I cannot overemphasize this. A lot of people, struggle so hard to grow their business, but when it comes to handling customers or handling their staff, they mess it all up because they have low emotional intelligence. Some don't even have any emotional intelligence, and so when something little happens, they react in such a way that they just destroy the relationship that they've been building, or they just make people who are working for them feel so bad that their productive level drops drastically. You, as a leader of a business, you, as a set man or the set woman, as a prosperous entrepreneur, must have emotional intelligence. And you see, emotional intelligence, like every other intelligence, interestingly, can be learned. Right? Nobody is born, with a high level of business intelligence. No. Especially in these days where the dynamics of business keeps changing every minute, every second. You've got to apply yourself to learning about the business. When it comes to financial intelligence, you've got to apply yourself to learn, to read, to speak to investors, to speak to financial consultants and people that are vast in that area, to read the material, to listen, to materials that are in that area. The same for emotional intelligence. You got to understand what is emotional intelligence. It's about understanding your own emotions and how to master that in relating with other people. And because of an entrepreneur, you are relating with people anyways, either people in your business, either your colleagues, either your competition, or even your client, your customers. You're going to be relating with people. So you need to be emotionally intelligent. I cannot overemphasize that. Okay? Now the last thing that I would like to touch on is spiritual intelligence. And this is essential, for business in this time and age, where a lot of things are happening that are beyond the surface. For you to be a prosperous entrepreneur sustainably would require business intelligence, financial intelligence, emotional intelligence, but a high level of spiritual intelligence. Just being able to pick things up. Just you see a movement in your business, you know that this is not right, and even though we've applied all the technical solutions and it's not working, it's about time we switch on, to spiritual solutions, right? Okay, I cannot even begin to, lead you into what you should do, but depend on your faith, that the spiritual controls the physical. And so if you're going to the world of business, you've got to be spiritually intelligent, right? So I would like to hear your comment, about all these things that I've mentioned, all the intelligences. Why don't you go ahead and put in the comment sections what you think, and how you want to use this information to make yourself become a more prosperous entrepreneur. Another thing I would like for you to do is to subscribe to this channel, and let's keep this conversation going. Until when next I come your way, go prosper, Brevard. I believe in you.